Hello, everyone. So, today we are going to draw a D&D map. So, let me know if you can all hear me correctly. And while everyone is settling down, I will begin to draw my little map. So, as you can see, I've already begun it right here. So pretty advanced. I draw it on paper, and now we are going to start the coloring part, or at least finish the all the little shape of the island and stuff. So it is a homebrew setting. I am going to be a dungeon master for a small group of my friends. It's been about a year now since I've played the game, so I still have a lot to learn, but hey, we have already two people watching. Very good. Good. Hello, Miriam, and hello, Nostalgia Classic Games. Thank you for joining me for today's live stream. If you have any question, please ask them, and it will be my pleasure. Alright, so I can now activate the camera of my face because it is working now. I had some difficulties with the live stream earlier today, so sorry if the one person who saw the live stream got very disappointed to see me not live stream. I had some minor difficulties, but now everything is going well. So right now, what we will do is I'm going to, clean up a bit all the little lines that and the smudge and stuff, just to make everything look a bit more crisp and nice, and not have weird shape everywhere. So, chat, does any one of you play D&D? I think Miriam does play D&D. She's going to be one of my player after all, so yes. But anyone else in the chat is playing? Also, what did you all think about the new D&D movie? I quite enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. All right. Yes, you're gonna be extremely spoiled by my today's live stream. Miriam, would it be possible also to help me share the stream, and also Nostalgia Classic Games, please? It's been like a year since I haven't done a live stream, so I quite forget about stuff. If y'all are interesting about more game stuff and D&D stuff, I could do more videos on those subject as well. So showcasing my dice collection and my figurine collection, and even, I don't know, trying to do something on YouTube. Again, if anyone have some suggestions, I am all open to them. Yes, more smudge right here. By the way, my aunt is my queen aunt is doing pretty well. She have a few larvae now. I checked her today, so she was doing pretty well. All right, you see all the little volcanoes here? I'm gonna remove that because I'm going to do a more specific version of this map, this part of the map. But this little cluster of islands, this is where the main story of my campaign will begin. potentially the players of my campaign, it's going to be 4 of them, they will venture in the entire worldwide world that I'm drawing right here. But as you can see, um, first of all, there's a lot of islands and water, so pirate team perhaps. But yeah, so all the rest of the map is especially to like how can I say it? It's where the universe work, and then like I want to focus the story on a small amount of the world, and then slowly build among that. But yes, a great story about pirates, and a great story about empires and kings and evil dragons and stuff. I've always been someone who enjoyed those. So you know, big Game of Thrones fan, big Lord of the Ring fan. So yeah, I'm very excited for this campaign. It's, as I said, it's the first time I will ever be the dungeon master of a campaign. So it's gonna be quite the task, but I'm all up for it. I want to create lore, and I like to create lore. I like to create a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not you're not ready for it yet. There's gonna be a lot of creepy creatures. All right, so now that I've cleaned up a bit the map, it is time to draw a little bit more, because as you can see, I decided to leave some empty spot so I can actually draw it during a live stream. I have planned of this all in advance, like 2 hours ago. Um, I will create the north first, and then we will go around this part of the map and create more stuff over here. So, first of all, I want you all to appreciate the fact that I like to create some face in my maps. So right here, we have a little island that looks like a sort of a evil goblin stuff. No, 2 hours, not years. Right here, we also have a great T-Rex with like a lake in the shape of an eye, and a big river stream type of thing, uh, looking like the mouth of the T-Rex. So nostalgia, classic game. Say, will you guys play D&D online, or will you play in your place? Probably in our place, but I would be open to do a D&D online eventually. It's yeah, if it's only like I'm willing to do it online, but I will ask my players, and depending on what they want, perhaps, or I could do something online. That's very interesting question. Very good suggestion. Yes. All right. So let's draw a little bit. I want to reduct a little bit the size of the brush here, so I can first of all I'm gonna try to clean as much hole as possible so the water don't leak everywhere. Um. So yes, now it's the good part, the part you're all waiting for, me putting more stuff in the map. So let's begin with this little island. I want this island to be the shape of an heart, but a broken heart, kind of. So sad. Oh yeah. Yeah, perhaps with the boys I could do a an online game because I'm going to DM the game which you're seeing with the map and stuff, but I will be a player in another game, so uh, pretty excited about that one as well. It's going to be quite interesting. So, um, in here, these of islands in my settings, they are actually volcanic islands. So most of the north is pretty cold, but not in here. So this is the smallest kingdom of the empire, and it is called Craft Heaven because there is many people crafting the best of weapons, and there's just a lot of gemstone and gold in those little islands. So when will be the time of coloring the map, you won't see a lot of snow in this little area, but over here there will be a lot of ice and cold and ice monsters and stuff. So you know, just so you all know, this is a volcanic archipelago. I think it's how you say it. Anyway, a bunch of islands. um, so yeah, nope. One of the little islands right here is broken. There we go. Let's create another little island. There we go. Again, I like to create some islands. It makes a lot of cool stuff. So this big, like the mouth of the monster here, this is a very big water system, and um, it is this entire stuff right here. The humans from the empire have some colonies over here. So the main human empire is made of like this, 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 and this, as well as this one. And then there's some colonies. Then over here, right here, this is a very big desert. And it not always have been like that, but ever since the human came in this part of the world, there's a big desert here. And then most of the evil force of the world are going to come from this region over here. So there is some deep jungles and a lot of place for crazy big monsters in there. So and eventually in the story, those monsters and stuff will make their way through Krefthaven, the main place where the plot is. And some creatures from the north will also have the possibility to come in Krefthaven. Yeah, kind of. I did a map of this entire setting long time ago, and honestly, it was looking quite like Westeros. So I'm trying to uh, just you know not completely sever my connection to Game of Thrones because of course it's one of my greatest inspiration, but I try to create something looking different than Westeros. But of course, Game of Thrones is my favorite book series and television TV show up to season 4, and then it all went very down very quickly. But yeah, so all right, for this part of the north, I figure out what I want to do. I don't want it to be a Tyrex. I want to be a ice dragon looking type of thing. So let's make a horn. I like to break it just a little, just so like it looks obviously like a dragon, but not too much. Uh, okay, you had good advice, Miriam. So apparently you don't see the mouse that much. So I can, for example, if I want you to see the eye, I could do that and then remove that so you can all see a bit more. All right, perfect. So I want also for this thing. Oh, now it's all good. All right, perfect. I'm going to create such a little bit more of a beak over here. I don't like the this shape that much anymore. So now I'm going to do a bit more of a hooked beak. And just create some, again, some layout of the land just so it isn't too obvious that I draw some, I guess, faces and stuff, but a little bit. You know. It's all part of the, like the map is the first um, storytelling element of your story. So yeah, now that looks way better. I might change the lake right here. I might change a little bit the shape of it. But yeah, oh yeah, I like that. Ooh. I've drawn another face right here, so you can see like this lake is kind of. Oh, I think I'm gonna keep that. It's hilarious like that. It looks like a guy being like, ah. Bonsoir, Philippe. How are you today? You're lucky. This is my D&D map. So, yeah, right here, this is the capital of the empire and the first kingdom to have joined the empire of men. So, Philip is also someone I know very well, one of my best friend. Thank you, Philip. Um, so yeah, this is my D&D homebrew map. And over here, this looks also like a kind of a T-Rex. I don't know, I like dinosaurs. So another big water stuff over here. Now these islands right here, I'm going to add a bit more, but these are pirate base. And my inspiration for these type of islands is obviously the Caribbeans, because in the 18th centuries there was a lot of it was the golden uh, a lobster pincher, yeah. In the golden age of piracy, a lot of pirates were based on in the Caribbean, and the Caribbean is many like small islands. So the small ship could go where the big ship were having difficulty to follow. So the pirates could escape a lot in those clutch of and those batch of islands. So yeah, let's make an island looking. Okay, yeah, no, I don't like the. I don't, I thought it was funny at first, but okay. Let's take, like, if anyone wants a screenshot of this, do it quick, because I'm going to remove the this thing pretty soon because it's a bit too silly. Um, Sorry, little Highland. All the trees and stuff that were living in you are now gone. There we go. Oh yeah, now it's more spooky. I'm even going to make it a bit more mad, like it's an evil lake sort of, and not really an evil lake, but it kind of looks like it, you know, ambiguity. Oh, now it means. um. So yeah, a lot of little island and stuff. It makes it creepy. All right. As a general demand, people want my me to put the eye back, the pupil of the. How do you say it in English? I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to create one, but a bit more. Yeah, like that. Would that work? No, I don't like that. I guess you were right. It's better if it's like. Oh my god. Uh, Looks like he's crying. Like, no, mom, I'm not winning. All right. So let's put a bit more islands, or a mysterious island that no one has ever like completely discovered right over here in the border of the map. Ooh, creepy stuff going on here. Yeah, okay, I could do that. Connecting it to the top right here. Oh, like a peninsula. Like that. Oh yeah, that looks better. Yeah, yeah, all right. So like that. I guess I can just like that sort of thing. Good. All right. All right. Now that yeah, that looks better. That looks pretty cool. It's not too silly. I could potentially just bump like this side over here to be a bit bigger. Let's try this. Just like that. Thank you. Wait, which island? This one? Like this one? Oh, okay. No, this thing you want to like more islands to just come up the map. It's gonna be. We're gonna call them the Puke Islands. Oh yes, a llama island. Of course, I can do that. So here, the infamous Puke Island, the bane of the great empire. Oh my god. I kind of like that. It's extremely silly, but I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that. Okay, the Llama Island could be like over here or something, or perhaps over there. Like right here, there would be the Llama Island, perhaps. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't hate it. I, I wasn't thinking about this, but yeah, I kind of dig it. It's like the king is all, or the emperor is like vomiting because over here it's like a crown and stuff. But yeah, it's like. Oh, okay, a llama in Craft Heaven. Okay, I got you. I got you. So where would it be? So yeah, for those not All right. Um, I could draw a llama. Okay, I could remove this random clutter of islands right over here, like those things. I can remove them and create the infamous vomiting into the mouth of the other island. Wait, which other island? Oh, oh no! Oh my god, I I forgot there was like a. Oh yes. Okay, okay. Now hear me out. This is gonna be like another guy who's like, oh no. Oh wow, wow, my god. I have a twisted mind, and the chat is also twisted. Perfect. Wow. Hmm. Yes, like a baby worm. A baby bird. Oh my god. And then another lake where it looks like he's crying, sort of. Just gonna fix this thing. Just gonna fix that a bit. Just so. Oh my god. Uh, the richest continent just vomiting in the poorest kingdom. The illusion is perfect. Damn. Oh yes, this is how Earth was before dinosaur. Yes, I'm feeling like God, but like I'm like creating the world, but man, am I twisted. Together they form a heart, so they still love each other, even if in the bad moment. Lol. Yeah, yeah, true. It kind of does make a weird, distorted heart shape. Based. My God, I actually miss doing live stream. That it's pretty epic. Not sure why I didn't do more live stream during this year. Well, I like to draw and live stream. Perhaps eventually Philip or Miriam, if and or Miriam, and even nostalgic gaming, if you're still watching, we could do live stream again together. That would be cool. I've been in one of nostalgic gaming live stream back in the days, like about a year ago at this point. So yeah, it was pretty fun. So yeah, you should all check her videos out. She's doing some playing a lot of Mario and Nintendo games. So yeah, a little shout out. Yes. Over here, this kingdom is called Winda, and basically there is a lot of people with sheep, and they are like very I guess roguish and um, how you say it? What's your Miriam? What's your? I have a druid. Yeah, many of the druid and stuff would come from either this kingdom or this kingdom over here. So this is Oakwood, and there is a lot of very giant trees. The biggest trees of the continent come from here, and like the elves and stuff would come from this part of the world. Um, Over here, the baby being puke in the mouth place. I actually don't remember the name of the kingdom. But oh no, it's Relosi. I'm sorry. Yeah. So over here there is a lot of rocks and a lot of mountains, mountain and a lot of hills and stuff. Back in the days, the Goliath and the giant and people like that used to come from here, but not anymore. You will have to play my game to know why. But yeah, some deep lore about this my little map. All right, so let's wreck these six ugly little round-shaped island, and let's create the infamous Alpaca Island. Oh my God, six island and crazy amount of beast and man just died for no reason. Or actually, yes, for the specific reason of creating the infamous Alpaca Island. Are you gonna do a guide for this D&D campaign? Uh, yeah. What do you mean by that? But yeah, I could certainly. I have like a 36 pages of the entire history of this thing. Miriam, if you want, I was planning to begin the campaign over this island, but we could start on the Alpaca Island. It wouldn't change too much of the campaign setting because I've planned. Oh my god, it would be actually perfect. It's the perfect shape for my campaign. Yeah, this is where we are going to begin the campaign. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Jeremy, the Dragonborn of Miriam, is based on this little island. I think that's a pretty decent looking alpaca, wouldn't you all say so? Oh my god, it looks so cute. Oh my god. Okay, let's create a bit more islands like around it just so it looks a bit more natural, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I have, like I said, like 36 page of deep lore and encyclopedia. Um, thank you, thank you, Miriam, for saying this. Oh my God, Utopia Island. Yeah, about that. So yeah, yeah. Oh my God, yes. All right. The little alpaca island, in the grand scheme of things, not looking very big, but it is going to be the beginning of the adventure. Yeah. Doodle, 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 doodle. So, Miriam, I believe you went to a farm a few days ago where you pet some alpacas. Can you give us some special facts about alpacas? And while you answer this question, Meteor Alpaca Island. Yeah, 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 because of the little dots over here and here and here. Alpaca dimension, yeah. Um, it's so cute. I like it. Um, so, okay, I'm going to do more islands over here for the over here. But yeah, so Philip, yeah, I have a lot of deep lore. I can share it all with you if you want. I will sadly not be able to share it today on live stream because I don't want to spoil my players who are going to play the and slowly but surely learn little bits by little bits of information about this universe. But you know, so apparently alpaca don't spit on humans, only on each others. I have difficulties believing that, but it is okay. I am not super knowledgeable about alpaca, so um, let's create a croissant. Oh yeah, this is my croissant. It's very ugly. Okay, I will fix that. Oh, I didn't want the brush of the eraser to be this big. The Croissant Island, which uh, is now the ultimate biggest threat for the entirety of the thing. Let's create more island over here, shall we? Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Or I don't think you can comment. Well, you can comment in the super chat, not the super chat. Well, if you want to create a super chat, you're. I think you can do it at this point. But what I was saying is, yeah, if anyone is watching and haven't said a hi yet, please, you are you can say it in the chat. Yeah, there you go. English, everyone. I don't speak it always super well. Oh yes. But yeah, I have planned a lot of the world. So I know basically like all these little bit of land. I know what I want them to be. I like to keep this big portion of the world pretty generic because this is where all the big monster come from. So the bigger dragon and stuff, they all come from over here. And I like to keep it a little bit of mystery. So everything very close to the puking kingdom of Ardor is going to be very known to humans, but everything else is going to be less and less known. And ironically, none of my oh, okay. We have another super fact about alpacas. The yarn is super soft when the baby is born, but each time you shed its fur with a razor, the yarn becomes more and more thick and little, which means that quality goes down each time you shed it. Yeah, my sister went to Peru and yeah, it's shed. But yeah, my sister went to Peru, and which is where all these like llamas and alpacas and there's another smaller animal that is in that family. They yeah, basically when you shave it, the first shave ever is the highest quality. It's the softest one. So yeah, Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's drink a bit of water, and I encourage the chat to stay hydrated. This was water. All right, so what was I talking about? I don't remember. Probably some deep lore. We will never know. The cute little alpaca island over there. So let's continue the dragon right here. So over here, and like as I was saying earlier, this part is the colony of the empire, but over here is a wild land where humans go but never come back. Not alcohol. What do you mean, Philip? So yeah, let's draw some spikes because I like spikes. Spikes are always cool. I might get a stronger jawline. What you all thinking? This jawline looking kind of soft and weak. So let's fix that a little. Okay. Yeah, let's fix all of this. Yes. Water. No, it's water. It's no alcohol. We are drinking water, the pure nectar of gods. No, it's not your bottle of water. It's my Captain America Super Cup, which is not my Captain America Super Cup. It's my Avengers Super Cup, and it's not even my Avengers Super Cup. It's yours, but you know, my glass, your glass. All we need is water. Drink water, my friends. Mm, fresh taste of nature right there. All right. So let's do the jaw of the dragon. Previously in the dragon show. Oh my god, they killed Jon Snow. Oh. I like the shape of that, but the brush size was too small. We want some bigger line, right? Now it looks too big. Alright. Sort of like a great beak. Oh yes, with three big spikes like that. Oh yeah, it's looking menacing. It's like I'm gonna eat those little islands. I'm gonna eat the little alpaca island. I'm gonna eat the goblin and all the others. So I have some crazy cool deep lore name for these islands, but uh, like in my own made up language, and I don't have my notes with me, so I don't remember what the hell I called them. But I know for a fact that this island right here, this is the hammer, and this is the anvil, and basically this is where most of the human live in Crafthaven. Then over here, it's like a deep forest. So the Goblin Island, it's a pretty deep forest. And then over here on top, those are pretty much deserted island. But my little players will know it's not completely abandoned. Uh, for all they know, it's volcanic island. They're like the biggest volcanoes come from here, and they spill all the like ash and smoke and everything everywhere on the other islands, making them all gray and stuff. And at night, when you look at the north, you all you can see is like a orange spot, like a never-ending sunset. This is how much volcanic activity there is from these islands over here. So almost uninhabitable by regular human beings, but perhaps other species who are more tolerant of heat can survive in these harsh conditions. But of course, the little Alpaca Island is totally safe from all this fire and volcano stuff. So yeah. No, 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 no. You don't leave. Don't leave. This is general knowledge that your character should know. Actually. All right. Well, goodbye then. So, ooh, I see this smudge over here, and this is pretty unsalvageable. So, oh, you're staying good. Okay, I'm gonna create another like thing like yelling or something. There you go. A random weird face in this thing where you can see a nose and stuff. Oh yeah. So yeah, for especially for your character of Jeremy the Dragonborn, when he looks at night in the north over here, all of this is just volcano all the time. Like you're not really supposed to be in those islands. So I will leave that there for your imagination. So let's continue the big dragon head. Um, who's on the in the live stream right now? Wait, I'm gonna try to check on YouTube perhaps and see who's here. Um, or not. It's okay. Whatever, man. What does the volcano have to do with Jeremy? Haha, I'm hooked. So basically, your father is and your family is living on the recently created Alpaca Island right over here, and some events will force you to explore the other great island, and eventually, yeah, you will discover the volcano secrets over there. But I will not spoil that. Um, but Crafthaven is the kingdom associated with the forge and all the um, the worksmith and stuff. It's literally called Craft Heaven for a reason. So many creatures on this bunch of islands, like many native creatures, not the humans, but all the other type of creatures that are heat resisting. They go deep in the crust of these islands, and they get a lot of gold, a lot of gemstone, a lot of iron, and a lot of a lot of material that are super valuable. Um, all right, have a good sleep then. But yeah, a lot of great material come from these islands, and they are so this very small kingdom compared to the other kingdoms. You know, it's very small in size compared to these great bigger kingdom. But yeah, Crafthaven, the reason why it is so important is because of all the riches in there. And obviously that can attract pirates. So if creatures are able to either be good swimmers, good climbers, or really good with heat resistance, well, they have a perfect place to attack. Because as you can see, Krefthaven is pretty much isolated from the rest of the empire. So a lot of attack from the north and even from the south, where most of the enemy of the empire are. They can launch attack, small scale attack on Krefthaven, or even eventually large scale attack. But for now, the islands of Krefthaven, they are protected. So there haven't been any attempt of attacking Krefthaven for many years now. But maybe something will change and the campaign will begin. um, so over here, this Tyrex looking peninsula that I will change so it doesn't look like a Tyrex anymore. This is actually a very small country that is neutral. It's not in the empire. It's not against the empire. It's working with the empire and with the enemies of the empire. It's just a place where people do some trade and stuff. It's kind of the door between two great force, and it is also near the great Ikashir Desert. This is how the desert is called. It's called Ikashir. So yeah, many of the creatures come from like many of the enemies will come from the south. Well, of course, from the north. Let's not forget the north. But yeah, so this. Whoa, my thing is lagging. Yeah, so this region right here that I will modify right now. So it looks a bit cooler. Oh, I could keep it like a pincher, like someone suggested in the chat earlier. Not everything has to be a face. So yeah, this is where neutral people come from. So you know, there is some human living in here, but they are way less in number than in the Empire, for example. Even in Heaven, there's only like one human for every one other like type of creature. In the deep north, there is like almost no human. So around here, there's like no human left, or actually no human have ever come that far because there is just too much great dangers. Um, so I'm just gonna check on YouTube to see how many people are still watching. All right, not many people are watching right now. Okay, it's okay. Make sure to like the live stream so this way this encourage the channel growth and stuff. Um, So yeah, we also have right over here. Hello, Duluth Fishkeeper. Welcome to my live stream where I am currently in the process of drawing a map for my very own D&D homebrew setting. How are you, my friend? Okay, so I don't think we will be coloring the map today, but I can obviously color it another day. Today we are pretty much finishing the little touch for the map in general. I'm updating it. I'm finishing it, completing it, because in the next few weeks I am expecting to begin my first session and my first campaign as a dungeon master. So anyway, Duluth Fishkeeper. I remember you were keeping some betta fish. Am I correct? Doing good with these goldfish at last, despite my personal and mental struggle. So yeah, good to hear about the goldfish. It was the two pon orendas, am I right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, there's so many. Like in my most recent videos, there have been a lot of positive comments about many people. So sometimes since all I see is really the name and the logo of people, sometimes I mix up, but I think it was Arandas, right? And also, I hope your personal and mental struggle will get better over time. But yeah, nice to see you in one of my live stream. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, Pompon Miranda and Pomponville Comets. Oh, really? Do you have videos of them? I don't think I've ever seen Pomponville Comet. Interesting. How many do you? I think you have two or three, if I remember your comment properly. Well, yeah, I always loved those goldfish. Sadly, I don't really. Well, I have three goldfish right now, but I will be giving them back to my friend soon because she will keep them in her large pond during the winter. Oh, nice. I will check your video pretty soon. And if anyone wants to check out the Duluth Fishkeeper, I, he have a lot of great videos about fish. So yeah, one fish keeper giving some good advice, and another one telling everyone to check him out. So there we go. Pretty cool. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't really like I have three goldfish right now, but I'm more at this point. I'm more about community fish, like guppies and stuff, and I'm also helping a friend build her first aquarium. So and we are doing it with native fish and native plants and like rocks and stuff that we found in nature. So um, it's a cool way to do a aquarium. I will probably film some video of that pretty soon. Um, so yeah, apart from Orenda Goldfish and Orenda Power, that's the name of the channel. But yeah, apart from Orenda Goldfish and other, do you have other type of fish, or do you mainly keep goldfish at this point? And honestly, I haven't watched a lot of fish videos for a while. Right now, I'm mostly looking at like Game of Thrones theory videos. So I'll definitely check your fish videos out after the live stream because I'm interested into these Vel goldfish. I have guppies, platies, and corridoras. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have a little collection of guppies that I'm planning to upgrade soon, adding more females and keeping the blood fresh. I had some, like, I guess, sickness in my aquarium like about 8 months ago at this point, and that wiped most of my guppy colony out. But the survivor are now doing well. Most of them were born in the actual aquarium, so I think they were immune at that point or more resistant. But yeah, I lost many great fish, so I was sad about that. But yeah, the trick with guppies is to always mix the blood, because guppies, they reproduce so much that eventually they will start breeding amongst like sisters and brothers and stuff, and the parent will breed with their own child. And if that continues over and over, eventually you will have some crooked fish that are much weaker and uh, more susceptible for disease. So I believe that was perhaps one of the reasons that happened for the disease, and also poor quarantine. So always quarantine your fish before adding them to your aquarium. That way you will save yourself a headache. Um, but if you ever get uh, for my case, the disease was internal disease, so I had to get some stuff for internal disease to save the fish that I have. But sometimes for more generic sickness, you can add some Epsom salt and crank the heat up. Remind me on how I plan to breed both my pompons in the future. Yeah, yeah, you need to like if you want to breed fish, you need to take a tab on all the genetic going on, because if the fish always breed together and you don't mix the blood at one point, that can result into problems. But yeah, I've learned that the hard way, I guess. But yeah. All right, let's draw some spikes for this dragon island or peninsula. Trust me, my goldies have serious genetic diversity. Good. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Um, with Orendas and Veltel and stuff. Yeah. Um, I think this spike right here, I will make it a bit bigger. Yeah, I never bred goldfish before. Um, Not that I don't want it. It's just they never really did it. And the only time they tried, one of them almost killed the other because he was too ruthless with it. So I had to isolate one another. Do you use breeding mops with the like yarn and stuff that you put in to create some like fake artificial plant, or do you use some real plants to encourage them to breed in them? Trust me, guppies are way easier to breed than goldfish. That's for sure. But yeah, pretty interested into the process of breeding the goldfish. I've accidentally bred goldfish in outdoor spot, but they live in such bad condition that it makes me guilty at thinking about it. I use real plants. Good, good with the real plants. And honestly, in backdoor environment, even if the like was it in a pond or something? Because even if the water looks dirty, sometimes it's the best. Um, Goldfish, remember, they live in an environment where there is like low oxygen and a lot of mud. So if the water looks dirty but is actually clean, in the sense that if like the like it can look very ugly to look at, like the water if it can be brown and stuff, but and or full of algae, but if the goldfish are actually beautiful and looking well, then it's a perfect environment. It might not look pretty, but sometimes in nature, not looking pretty is actually a balanced environment. So, yeah, a small mini pound. How many gallon are we talking about? And I believe it's easier to breed goldfish outside than inside because the parents will usually try to eat their young. Um, but if you give them enough space, it doesn't become a problem anymore. And eventually, when the baby gets big enough, the parents like understand not to eat them because they see them as their own kids. So, but at first, yeah, 8 gallon makes me feel really. Oh yeah, all right. 8 gallon is a bit small, I guess, but you know, if it's only for a few months and then you upgrade the environment, then yeah. Um, if you want to upgrade them and want a cheap alternative, you can get some very big plastic tubs. I know it not looks that good, but it's I guess like $10-15 max, and it will boost their environment size quite easily. I think I got like a 26-gallon plastic tub or 25, something around like bigger than a 20 gallon at Walmart for like $10 back in the day. So if you want to upgrade it. Oh yeah, that was a year ago. Ah, good, good. Now they are free. What do you mean? Like, did you put them in a lake or something? But yeah, so there's always alternative to upgrade the environment size. But yeah, goldfish they kind of get really big. I have three. Uh, they're gone. All right, I got you. Um, so I have my three goldfish. Okay, yeah, yeah. I got you. We all make mistake. No judging over here. I know I did plenty of mistake back in the days as well. I think I had like when I was a bit younger and less experience in the hobby. I had like 10 goldfish in a 10 gallon, and yeah, I let you imagine the result of that. So as long as we all learn from the mistake that we make, it's all good. Um, and you did your best for the fish, and now what's the size of your aquarium for your breeding project? Let's draw another pie spike right here. There we go, another spike. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good at this point. Nice, a 55 gallon. That's pretty much a very nice and decent size. Yes, I have a 55. Right now, my goldfish, as I said, I'm going to give them back to my friend because I want them to get like much bigger than what they are, and I want them to have like plenty of space in the big pool. But like for Orenda and stuff like that, 55 is perfect. What I have right now is common goldfish, so they get to be like a foot long when they are adults. So 55 for the three of them with my big silver dollars, it's a bit much. And I have also a big, like 22 centimeters long catfish in there. So yeah, a lot of big fish. So the goldfish that I have right now are quite small. They're about, I guess, 3 inch at this point. So far from adults. But yeah, I wouldn't keep them in the 55 forever. I'm planning to get eventually, not right now, but eventually a 125 for my silver dollars, just because they are so big and they are so fast and they bang on the glass of the aquarium. So I want them to have a bigger aquarium. That's my plan. So yeah, a good rule of thumb is to always get the biggest aquarium ever. I'm not sure if my pom pom ventil comet will grow that big if you consider size and genetic outplay. Yeah, of course, of course. And anyway, when you get a young goldfish, you know they keep they take a much lot time. What the hell is my sentence? They take a lot of time. Yeah, they take a lot of time to grow to massive size. So yeah, time is on your side, buddy. So yeah, but yeah, 55 gallons should be good for a few goldfish. All right, so we've done the spine of this great peninsula looking thing. I might change some of the spike right here just a bit, just to add a bit of a diversity in the layout. What time is it, by the way? Alright, I can live stream for still like, I guess 30 minutes, I guess, and then I will stop the recording. Island and stuff, that was pretty cool. What type of guppy do you keep, the fish keeper? I'm interested in the guppies quite a lot. I like the guppies. It's one of my, I guess it's one of my favorite fish now. So, so nice, so small, so full of life. I really enjoy guppies. So colorful, and you have quite the variety. I think they are quite underrated in the hobby, and like I know many people like them, but uh, like a lot of people are overhyping cichlids for what they are worth compared to guppies. That's my opinion. I keep wild guppies and I keep the average kind of platies. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So like brownish guppies, I guess. I I keep like antler guppy for the most part because I like them small and I don't have like crazy looking tail because what I've noticed is that when the tail of the guppy is too long, especially with the males, they have quite the difficulty to swim, and I don't like that. I like my fish to be able to swim properly. So, yeah. Oh, yellowish, nice. Yeah, I have plenty of female. I have like two males. I had three, but I gave one to my friend. Uh, so I have two males, and I have like six females. So six or even 8 females. So my ratio male to female is pretty good. I like to keep it like at least 3 or 4 females for every male. What's your ratio looking? The fish keeper. Um, oh, okay. No adult male guppies yet. Only females and fries. Oh, so you got like a colony of females, I guess. That's pretty cool. I prefer female as well. Actually, I prefer to look at them. They are less active, but they are also less like crazy, I guess. Males, they are quite exhausting to look at sometimes, I feel, because they are a bit too cranky, sort of speak, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I do like male guppy as well. They're definitively like pretty, but yeah, yeah, they're pretty crazy. Yeah, it's one of the fish that you know exactly what they are thinking about. It's either wanting to eat or wanting to, with the female, wanting to make some little babies. There's no in between. So right now I am drawing the eye of this lake, everyone. Yeah, indeed. Yep. Yeah, guppies are not a complex fish. So a pretty decent beginner fish, I would say, because they don't grow super large and they are rather easy to understand and they're easy to breed. So that's a lot of fun. They don't live for too long, so and you can keep a lot of them in like something like even I guess a 5 gallon or 10 gallon. I prefer like right now my colony is in the 44 gallon and it's perfect, but I had them in the 26 for a long time and they were doing pretty well. And they mix well with plenty of fish. As long as the other fish are not aggressive, you can keep like cichlid. Not. No, you cannot keep cichlid with the guppies. I'm sorry. Cichlids will eat the guppies for the most part. But I mean, technically, you can keep, I guess, crabensis or even like ram or apistogrammas and stuff. But I guess angelfish too, like small angelfish with big guppies, especially the female, that could work. But what I was trying to say is you can keep a lot of tetras and peaceful barbs, such as checkered barbs and cherry barbs. Those are good fish to keep with, and rasboras as well. Those are very good choices for tank mates. You can also try danios and what else? Right now I have some uh, glass catfish. No, I never seen pom pom goldfish breeds before. Um, except, well, I guess a few of them, like in a fish store, but I never. I've I have a lot of experience breeding cichlids. Well, a lot of some of my fish have breed in my aquarium, is what I'm saying, and guppies as well. But apart from that, I've never bred any other fish. If that was your question. All right, I'm gonna draw a little flame island right here, and it's gonna be called the Flame Island, or the Ice Island actually, because it's gonna be like icicles coming from the Great Dragon's mouth. Oh, I'm gonna also do a lake right here, which is gonna be like sort of the nostril. There. Oh, I see some smudge over here. Let's get rid of this, people. All right, and remove this. Actually, I'm gonna remove this entire thing. So I'm not satisfied with that anymore. There we go. So yeah, people looking. I always like to never do a crisp like line, like a straight line when I do maps, because this is landmass, and landmass they have some little nooks and crannies everywhere. So I like to represent that when I'm drawing a map, so it looks more authentic. Like we are drawing the illusion of a dragon, but we're not actually drawing an actual dragon over here, you know, and we're not actually drawing an actual gnome over there. It's all about illusion, like hinting at the generic shape of these beasts and creatures, but it's not actually there. I don't like this anymore, so I'm gonna redo the shape over here. Yeah, that looks better. A little bit more. Oh, too big. Let me erase these little thing right here too. Actually, yeah, saving would be a great time right here, just so we don't lose all the things that we did right now. All the progress, that's the word I was looking for. All right, so that's good. It is starting to look pretty good. Yes, the dragon is really impressive, and I like the addition that people have made me do over here. I wasn't thinking about doing this, but yes, one head puking in the mouth of another head is the summum of my art. I think I have reached peak performance over here. Peak storytelling. All right, so over here I will create another thing, another mysterious thing right here, that will bring more like beast of apocalyptic size and stuff. So because I want to emphasize a lot of danger from my campaign comes from the deep north, as well as, of course, uh, right over here, the deep south. So a lot of the danger come from the unknown region. So I want to hint at a great landmass over here. Uh, we will do it pretty simpler. Let's not do a head or anything. Perhaps. I want to do like a finger, like the finger of a witch, being like, I'm pointing right at you. This is the vibe I want to give this part of the world. Almost like a skeleton hand. Is there still a lot of people watching the live stream? Just three. All right. Um, yeah, that's okay. I don't usually have a lot of people watching my live stream, but it's okay. I'm having fun, and it allows me to interact with people a bit more. So this is pretty good, pretty good. Back in the days, I used to have way more people watching my live stream on YouTube. So I don't know. I think the fish keeping community was more interested in live stream than now. But you know, what can I do? I'm having fun. I'm having fun drawing, and I'm having pleasant conversation with people. So yeah. So you can see like the sort of hand right here, like this is like the thumb, and then there's like yeah, it would be like this, I guess. No, it would be like the general shape. It looks like this kind of. So this is what I'm drawing right here. So I'm gonna modify this portion over here, slimming it a bit. If I do more live stream like this, I will potentially put a little bit of music in the background for you all. Some uh, like generic copyright free music. Let me know if you would be interested in that, or if you prefer it to just hear my voice, and I will roll with it, because sometimes people don't like listening to music, or they just want to hear the voice, or sometimes they just don't like the type of music, but they would have been interested in live stream otherwise. So let me know what type, like if I should put music, and if yes, what generic copyright free music I should put. All right. Yeah, that's fair too. Um, I do enjoy also. I, I like to watch a live streamer. His name is Alt Shift X. It's a random name. Don't ask me what's the significance of that name, but yeah, I really like his voice, and he talks about Game of Thrones theories, and that's very interesting. So, Duluth Fishkeeper, apart from fish keeping, what's your interest in life? Like, do you have other hobbies, or are you really focused on fish keeping? Also, if you're interested into sharing a bit of your life in general, you can also share it. But if not, I totally understand. All right. So yeah, this is kind of a hand with some lakes and stuff. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's pretty ominous. Almost looks like the beak of a bird, almost. So yeah. Uh, oh, modding games. Nice. What type of modding game do you do? I have a friend that also likes doing video games. Art. Ah, so uh, I think this live stream was perfect for you then, because I'm reaching all your interest. um, hope you're enjoying the live stream, by the way. But yeah, I'm pretty much interested into board game and video game as well. What type of yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna let you actually answer my first question. I get overly excited sometimes. All right, another like landmass right there. Perhaps those three landmass are connected, or perhaps there are like three massive islands. We will never know, or perhaps we will. But I like to let it to the imagination of the players. Cave story. Hmm. Never heard of it. Let me check it out. Oh, it looks like a. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a walking platform type of game from what I see. Pretty cool. Nice, nice. I was I'm playing a lot of game. One of my favorite is Destiny, the first one. But I haven't played a lot of mobile game. I believe this one would be a mobile game. I'm not sure. I just vaguely checked it out on the internet, but it is free. Nice, nice. I was playing. What's it called? I was playing for a little while with my girlfriend a game called the World of Magic, and the art of the cave hero made me think of that. So perhaps the World of Magic would be a good game for you if you want to check it out. Haven't played in a while though, because I don't know. It's like a grinding game where you just have to kill many monsters, and eventually you upgrade your armor, and sometimes you can fight with your friends and stuff. So that's pretty cool. There's not a lot lore wise, but Sometimes you just want a clicker game where you don't have to think a lot and you just click and grind for more better loot and stuff. So yeah. And by the way, the Lord of Magic is also free. But yeah, what do you do in the in your cave story? Is it like a clicker game as well? Okay, let's draw some icicle over here because it's an ice dragon. All right. Everyone is puking in the mouth of someone else in my map. Perfect. All right, I have accidentally canceled the chat thing. Rip. All right. Well, okay. I guess I'm going to end the stream anyway. Because yeah, it's 10:30. So thanks for watching, everyone. I will do another live stream tomorrow, probably. I have to continue the map, no matter what. So I will probably continue the line art alone, just a bit. So the next time you see the live stream, we will be able to begin colorizing the map and finishing the final touch of the world. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the live stream, and I will see you all pretty soon in the next live stream, I guess. Yeah. So let me know what you want to talk, I guess, in the next live stream. And yeah, goodbye. Hope you have a good night, everyone. And before I leave, I'm gonna show you my little ant right here. So this is Queen Mathilde, and she have some. Oh my God, we cannot see anything. So she have some larvae right there. So this is for staying all the way through. So if you have watched a live stream till the end, type Mathilde in the comments section, so I know for sure you were there until the end, and thus you deserve the rank of cool dude or dudette. Ciao. Keep your pencil sharp and keep your bubble bubbling.